Hell of a weekend, Mashy.
Mate, where are we? What day is it?
Great weekend. I mean, once again, we probably shouldn't have pushed the boat out like we did on Friday night with the live potty in Welly.
Well, I mean, some of us pushed the boat out more than others.
Well, yeah.
I think it's fair to say.
You know what? It was just a relief to get it over with. You know, it was a lot of organisation, a lot of logistics going into that night.
Yeah, well, there was...
And to get it over and done with, I just let a bit of steam off.
Well, there was a crossroad, wasn't there? I mean, first of all, the night was amazing. Thank you for everyone that came down, got involved. Wicked night. All of those that hung around afterwards. We had some great winners thanks to Angel Bay that flew up from the Canterbury Plains.
They were great New Zealanders, those guys.
Yeah, great dudes from the Lincoln area.
They were having a hell of a time.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, they got carried away because Ella, who's in charge of our events here at Radio Hauraki, who had a massive night. Oh, Jesus. Did I just say Radio Hauraki?
Yeah. No, she got nothing to do with Radio Hauraki.
God. I can't even see straight. She said to the winners of the Angel Bay trip that, if there's anything you need, sing out. And they made the most of that.
Right.
And rightfully so.
She was punching a lot of darts, personal darts with a lot of the people attending as well.
Oh, so you've got some insight to that, because I split a packet of darts with her that she still wasn't paying me back for, by the way, and I smoked 2. So
she just certainly smoked more than 2.
That makes a lot more sense. And then afterwards we got stuck in. There was a crossroad at about midnight where some of us went home. Some of us said we were going home. Turns out everyone that said they were going home didn't go home. And when I say everyone, I mean you.
I thought everyone was coming back to Paul Ford's. Okay? Paul said, come back to mine. And I went, woo, let's do it. I jumped in the cab. And then all you guys went, yeah.
So we're home. Myself.
No, we didn't go meh. We were about to. But then Ella had, in her client customer service role that she's running now, had got about 20 of the people from the podcast, and they're like, yeah, we'll go to Paul's.
That's right.
So we had to run some kind of...
Oh, I see.
Diversion tactic.
Yeah.
And anyway, you end up in a fucking G-banger in Paul Stuart Ford's spa pool.
Wow, allegedly.
Apparently he was fishing out snickerchingy packets out of his pool for about 3 days. Anyway.
Oh, look, he invited it. He invited it back.
Not to mention the fact that you were the last person on board the flight coming back to Auckland. I don't think we've touched on that yet on the agenda. I think we covered it extensively across 48 commentaries across the weekend.
That was touch and go. That holy shit.
7:17, the call came through. We had an 8 o'clock flight to Joe Jury. Him and I are sitting just outside gate 17. There's only one airport in New Zealand where you could have made that.
Yeah, and that's Wellington Airport.
And that's Wellington, and you made it there right on time.
Got pass-agged. Fuck, I got pass-agged by some real bureaucratic nonsense through security. I was on the edge.
Yeah, there were allegations coming in from you that once you said that you were in a rush, they really slowed down.
Oh my God,
extended the eye contact. Yeah,
they could see the bloodshot eyes. They could probably smell the shame coming off me.
Oh yeah,
I was going through there. But made the flight. That was good. I'd missed that flight. I went a fair spot of bother. But then the cricket on Saturday, which we whitewashed England and send them off to the Ashes with full of confidence.
God, I can't even quite remember how that game went. Yeah, no, it was close in the end, wasn't it? We
had them 50 for 5, remember?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we'll kick it off then.
Okay.
Yeah, kick it off.
Live from the Export Beer Garden studio, this is the agenda for Monday the 3rd of November, I believe.
Yes.
The Agenda Podcast, the home of sporting nonsense and claptrap. Brought to you by Export Ultra.
We're into summer now, eh? This is summer. We can play cricket now, eh?
Well, I mean...
The West Indies are here. We can play cricket. The other 2 series, they were just kind of indoor nets.
Yeah, you're right. That's what it felt
in October.
Like anyway.
You know what they say? If there's grass on the wicket, it's time to play cricket.
Yeah, see, I don't know. I don't know if that's what this means, Joe. I think
that's more a playground kind of...
You've applied a different saying that is cricket-related, don't get me wrong.
But it's also a little bit pedo-y as well.
It is. It doesn't pass the sniff test. Yeah. Okay, Joe? On the show today, the All Blacks smashed the Irish in Chicago, but the injuries, they kind of piled up. The Black Caps also so much smashing going on. The All Blacks smash the English, but steady the ship says goodbye. The Kiwis smash Tonga. And so much more.
Yeah, All Blacks. Interesting game, that one. We obviously called that one at 9 in the morning on a Sunday. Great. I don't mind Sunday morning footy.
I'd do that again.
Yeah, Sunday morning footy's good.
I would do that again.
Because you're home by 11, you're kind of, you're knocking around.
4 a.m.?
Not so much. No, that's the only game in the Northern Tour we're doing because no one's getting up. Let's listen to the end of this game because I can't remember it.
To Mighty Williams, to Igloo up to Savia Savia back inside. It's a forward pass. Don't care. It's going to be a double. No, they're coming back for the forward pass. Big celebrations for Fainganuku. But Fainganuku has to go back. He's celebrating with the crowd. But it was a forward pass. Forward pass. And that is it. Ireland suffer a defeat here at Soldier Field in Chicago. What a second half from the All Blacks.
Well, thank God. It was a decade ago where this modern rivalry started. We were beaten by the Irish here in Chicago, and that was the start of something new, it felt like. And now we've put things right. The world can sit at equilibrium once more.
Yeah, All Blacks scored 19 points in the second half. Ireland just 3 points. So, and the All Blacks, who tries to Ardie Savia, Cam Royds, the mighty Williams, and Wallace Side-Titty really closed out this second half here for the All Blacks to win 26 points to 13. And the dream of the Grand Slam is alive as they make their way over to Mud Island to take on England, Scotland and Wales.
There you go. So that's the end of that game. Jeez, my voice is just hanging on there, isn't it?
But what I will say is that's the most information I think we've ever been able to get across during a commentary. That was quite high level from us there.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
If we're commentating before midday, we're actually capable.
Yeah, that's the thing. You can't get any beers, and all we had was some Uber Eats, McDonald's, and coffee. So, funny that.
Yeah.
Funny that. But, hell of a game. Like, so much went on in the first 10 minutes.
A record-breaking first half, right? Let's start there in terms of how long it took to
52
get through
minutes.
52 minutes.
To get through the 40 minutes.
The old French Mr. Bean was blowing his whistle like it was nobody's business.
The French Mr. Bean was so annoying because 2.5 minutes in, old Bodie Barrett got his bell rung by a forward pass that went to him that wasn't supposed to go to him, and then he got a huge hospital pass from Cam Royds straight into the shoulder of, was it Tagburn, the captain of Ireland? And Tagburn had his arms folded like, don't fucking run into me.
Yeah.
And he did. And it was like the classic, leading with the head from Bodie. He didn't really want to do it. No one wanted to be there. And he got his bell rung. They couldn't get the replay on the big screen.
Oh,
and
that's right.
How many times did the TMO tell Mr. Bean, we can't get it on the big screen, there's a monitor at halfway. And then Frenchie Leroux would be like, can they see the replay? And he's like, no, I can't get it on the screen. Go to halfway. When is the replay coming on the screen? Look, he's fucking...
And then the TMO said to the French Mr. Bean, would you like me to just explain what's happened, or would you like to go to the monitor on the side of the field? And he's like, oh, you just tell me what happened.
Yeah.
And then he was like, he got told what happened, and then he said, oh, no, I better go see.
Can
I better see this.
Can you put it on the screen? He goes, go to halfway. So 5 minutes later, he gets a yellow card. It gets upgraded to red, and the Irish are livid because there's several reasons why they're livid. First of all, they reckon it's a forward pass, which automatically rules out the kind of foul play because it was a forward pass, and
okay,
so you shouldn't be yellow carded for that because I don't know.
Yeah, that feels like a bit of a soft.
They were arguing for that, but then again, he couldn't get out of the way.
Post-match, did you see Bodie was not blaming the Irish player? He was not blaming himself. He was not blaming the forward pass. He was blaming just Cam Morigard for passing it to him in the first place.
And he got his bell rung in the last 10 minutes as well. That massive hit.
He said, "Why is Cammers passing me that ball?" I was like, "I don't want that short ball. That's a hospital ball." He said, "Post-game, I'll do anything I can to help this Irish player out." Because apparently he might actually be banned for a game because of that. Yeah,
the judiciary, I don't think it's going to stand up. He's going to suffer that one. But also, he was the toughest Barrett out there.
Oh, yeah.
Because Dog Roll got a big gash on his leg.
Yeah, like straight out of the 70s, just an old school rucking injury.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened. Yeah.
Well, I'm just assuming that it must have been a sprig down like that fleshy part above the kneecap. Yeah.
And then Geordie got the hip drop.
Oh,
which is far worse than what Tagburn did.
Yeah, it looked at first glance that it was going to be like a snapped
ankle,
but in the end he was holding his M or ACL, so we'll have to keep an eye on reports to see what's going on there. But not a great day for the Barretts.
Weird, you can do the hip drop and it's fine, but you accidentally hit someone in the head and you got a red card.
Fucking 8 games off, mate.
Anyway, the second half much better in the second half. That was clinical in the second half. Cam Royds, mate, make him play 80 every game.
Oh, yeah.
Never sub him if you don't have to.
He was so fucking good, man.
Yeah, but Cortez did a pretty good job in those last kind of 5 or 6 minutes, though. And Leicester, find me an igloo. The nuke. Hey, how good was he coming on early for Geordie Barrett?
Yep.
He was electric.
And there was a Holland in the end that got given the man of the match award.
Yeah, it just straight up the guts.
Yeah, old school rugby.
Josh Lord as well did well. He was on in the first three or 4 minutes as well.
I think it's fair to say that we played pretty well.
In the last 30 minutes, yes.
It was just a bit of a turgid old bitch.
The first half was turgid. Shit, it was turgid. What was it, 10-7 or something they led, the Irish, at half-time? Because the Irish, they struggled a little bit to get set together. God, they were gobby. So much gobbing going on.
There was a great moment where Cody Taylor, if I'm being 100% honest, I think he might have been yelling at the referee, but he might not have been. He piped up. There was some great...
Did he say get fucked?
Yeah, he told him to
get
fucked. And I think he was talking to
he got March 10.
He claimed he was talking to an
Tag
Irish
Furlong.
player.
He said he was talking to Tag Furlong, the bogan prop.
But, who looked like he might be a member of the travelling community.
No, that Tag Furlong's the one that looked like Ethan de Groot,
Oh.
who scored the try.
Oh, yeah. Ethan de Groot
was
was playing for both teams.
Yeah.
The referee, Mike, was picking up some hilarious discussion on field, actually. It was quite good. Cody Taylor's a good man to follow around. Anyway, that's enough about that. What does the Grand Slam mean? That we beat all the teams on the Northern Tour?
Yes, we beat basically all the teams in that kind of United Kingdom area. So it's basically Ireland is included in that, in Wales, Scotland, England. So that's the Grand Slam.
Nice.
So, head to Mud Island, which is the mainland UK.
Okay.
They play Scotland this weekend. And then I think it goes Scotland, Wales, England, I think.
What's Scotland rugby like? Probably not that
Pretty
good
good
ever since Courtney Enor
I
has managed
don't
to
think
move
she's
over.
involved in any of the coaching, so I think it's all right.
Oh, that's right.
No, they're quite good, actually, Scotland.
Okay.
Surprisingly pretty strong. I think they've beat England this year. I don't think any game's going to be easy, to be honest. Wales might be the easiest, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
They've struggled a little bit. But yeah, good to see, actually. Great to see some happy All Blacks. Great to see old Razor a little bit happy. But not a great advertisement for rugby if you're Irish or Kiwi and you brought your American mates. Because that first half, they would have been going, what? Oh, my God, what is going on? And they're like, I don't know what's going on. Don't worry about it.
But, I mean, they're not anti-stoppages, are the Americans?
Yeah, that's
they're
true.
fairly used to intermissions and pauses and play and all that kind of thing. In fact, if anything, maybe rugby's too fast and that helped. But you're right. It didn't make me feel proud of the game that we so love here. In
The
New
last
Zealand,
20
did it?
minutes, yes.
Oh, yeah.
There was some great tries scored in the last 20 minutes.
Some proper running rugby. Moving on to the Black Caps.
Yep.
Some audio I've managed to find from the game on Saturday. Jeez, it feels like it was about 3 weeks ago, this game. This is a catch. Is this the second game? Oh, right.
This is game 2. When was that? Last Thursday.
Oh, okay. This is some audio from game 2, apparently, when Will Young ended up catching out Harry Brook, was it? Have a listen to this. See if you can hear Joe Jerry in the
confidence
background.
you'd have after scoring a hundy, then a hole in one, a threesome would be easy to pull off.
Santa slashes this and gone. Young takes the catch. Brooks gone. It was a good diving catch to his left from Young. He slashed at it, Harry Brook. Santa gets the scalp. How glad were you to see the back of Harry Brook, Jetcher?
I fucking hate that guy.
No one
that's so
hates
good.
Harry Brook more than Joe Jerry.
He got out for 6 in Wellington. He really holed out.
And it took a screamer from Will Young to actually get rid of him.
The confidence you'd have after
Listen to the
scoring a
background.
hundy, then a hole in one, a threesome would be easy to pull off.
Santa slashes this and gone. Young takes the catch. Brooks gone. It was a good diving catch to his left.
So was
from
it the
Young.
game?
That was the
He
game.
slashed at it.
That
Harry
Santa
Brook.
dropped him first ball.
Yes.
Unlucky,
duck.
half chance.
On a
But,
duck in Hamilton, yeah.
oh, fuck,
Yeah.
that's funny.
But
Okay.
look, the third one, it was a bit closer, I guess, but still, they're top 4. I think they put a stat up. We were on the commentary. They put a stat up that in a series, in a one-day series, their top 4 was the worst performing top 4 of all time.
Yeah. I just got that they were the shittest ever.
Yeah. Like, statistically, their
Yeah.
top 4 were the shittest ever team to play in a series.
Joe Root scored nothing.
Duckett,
nothing. Smith, nothing.
Wasn't for the Ogerton, they would have been terrible.
Yeah. And Harry Brook.
Yeah, well,
He scored a few runs, but he's only got 6 in Wellington. But they'd clocked out in Wellington.
Yeah.
I think they got a sniff near the end there, but the script was written for tick-tock-tick just to strike it home for New Zealand.
God, he played well this series.
Oh, it's great. It's a great story, and he just looks like a real GC as well. The double shucker, drop knee double shucker.
Are we going to fuck up the Windies?
T20s are the only format in which West Indies are dangerous.
Yeah.
I will hump them in the one days, and I think we'll thrash them in the test matches because T20s is their one. That's what they focus on. That's where their big players play.
Yeah.
Whether they're coming out here or not, we haven't heard anything. They're in the country, but haven't heard boo about what their team is or how it looks. Maybe
Okay.
tune into the BYC on Wednesday before that match, because the first match is this Wednesday, 7 o'clock, and double header in Eden Park. So
That's right.
Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah, and then again on Sunday, 1 p.m.
Yeah, so we've got 5 of them. Back-to-back ones in Nelson as well.
So hang on, we got 5 T20s.
Yeah, 3 one-days and then 3 test matches.
Holy shit! So the back-to-back in Nelson, is that for the retirees there?
Yeah, I'm not sure what the theory there is, but they've got one.
Sunday, Monday.
Yeah, Sunday, Monday in Nelson.
At
the
1
scheduling-
o'clock. 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Surely a Friday, Saturday night, and their ones are 1 in the RFOA because they've got no lights.
Yeah, and then they go to Dunedin on the Thursday, I think.
See that? Oh, but there's no students because they're finished.
They might not love me for saying this, the players, but I'm a big fan of the idea of the back-to-back game. It feels like the type of game we should be able to play
I
back-to-back
think you can
nights.
do 2 in 1 day.
Yeah, I was going to ask if that's even possible, like
Of course
baseball.
it is.
Yeah.
100% it's possible.
And then maybe a little bit of squad management if you need it.
They play 1 days where they bowl 50 overs each.
I just feel like you could...
You're only asking them to bowl 40.
Because if we want to play more cricket, I feel like you could rattle through a T20 series in 3 days.
Yeah.
In 4 days,
A
5 days.
double header in 1 day would be good, and you could change your team in between games. So
Yeah,
you
that'd
play
be
one,
amazing.
and you go, fuck, the pitch is doing a bit, let's change the squad. See, that could be quite good.
Yep.
Gives everyone a second bite of the cherry as well, because you will see, Kane Williamson get up for a golden duck, you get to see him bat again.
How unlucky were some of the runouts that we received on Saturday as well?
Unheard of.
Conway, what are they? What is that maneuver called when it's driven back to the bowler? He gets an accidental hand on it, and then it goes back and runs out the non-striker's end.
Usually it's a fingertip. Usually it's a hand down, the fingertip, it brushes the middle finger or it deflects off the palm into both these ones hit the body or the wrong arm of each English player and basically deflected like 45 degrees and hit the stumps. They were super unlucky.
So who got out to that? It was Conway and... I can't remember the other one, but...
Mitchell?
Mitchell was involved, but I don't think it might have been Tom Latham.
Oh, yeah.
Latham had a quiet series.
Dangerously unlucky. Yeah, he did, but he took some screamers in the 1 days.
Oh, yeah, good shout. Yep, good shout. I'll get off his back then.
You get off his back. Speaking of which, getting hot people's back, Kane Williamson's got rid of New Zealand cricket. He's off his back. So interesting announcement. Kane Williamson's announced that he's done with T20s for New Zealand. He'll still play franchise T20, of course. And they released that 15 minutes into the first half of the All Blacks on a Sunday morning.
Yeah, we're going to have
Is that a cynical release?
Yeah, I don't quite understand why the timing of it is. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to have a chat to Paul Ford in just a moment. You've got to go and set up a golf simulator for that promotion that we're doing tomorrow for Movember.
He's actually calling me now. But this is what they said just months before the next T20 World Cup in India and Sri Lanka in February. He retires as New Zealand's second highest run scorer in the format.
Yep.
T20 format with 2,575 runs at an average of 33.44. 1850s and the highest score of 95. Captained the team in 75 of these matches, including two T20 World Cup semi-final appearances in 2016, 22, and losing one final in 21. You have to say, losing a little bit of experience, our best ever batsman, you put him in the team.
Yep.
So, but obviously at some stage, maybe we'll talk to Ford about it. He's obviously being told, we don't know if we're going to pick you, and he's gone, well, get fucked.
Yeah. It feels a little bit like that, isn't it?
I'm going to go play golf, and I'll play a bit of 1 days, and I'll say sayonara in this test series against West Indies.
Do you think, G Lane, I'm going to ask Paul for the same thing, but do you think that this is now officially a farewell tour for Kane Williamson?
All I'm going to say is if you want to see Kane Williamson bat at home for New Zealand, go out and make sure you go out this summer and watch.
Yeah.
If you want to see him, you might not get to see him again. That's what I'm going to say.
I don't think we're going to realise what we had until it's gone.
Yeah, I don't think... I think you'll might play some more tests, but potentially not in New Zealand. So I'd get out there and watch our greatest play the game. You want to touch on the Kiwis smashing Tonga?
Well, they just did. I watched the highlights earlier. We absolutely pumped them. How good did a bit of league look at Eden Park, by the way?
Yeah, mate, it makes Eden Park look amazing, all the flags.
Oh, mate.
All the flags and the Tongans going crazy. But there is dolphins choking and penguins dying. Seals wrapped in Tongan flags all over the Motu because there are so many Tongan flags just in the drains on the side of the motorway.
It was fucked, eh?
They love flying a flag out of a window of a car. Like not normal ones, those little ones that they're about size of an A4 piece of paper. I'm talking like fucking 50-inch TV size flags,
Well,
80-inch TV
there's a
flags.
lot of room on the side of a Ford Ranger to hang a Tongan flag.
Oh, my God.
And also now Toyota Wishes, those beautiful 7-seaters. There's a lot of room
Yeah.
for those flags.
That's
and
great to
they
see.
were getting run around at great pace yesterday.
Great to see. But
It's
what
the bongo vans that have about 12 of them off the roof.
Oh,
already.
no, Mazda
they,
Bongo.
no, they put you're right, they put the frame on
Yeah.
the roof.
And they have 12 flags.
Yes.
on
I love it.
them. Santa parade.
I love it. I think
You're
it's
right, it is
awesome.
a Santa parade.
I can't criticize it. I can't hate it either. It brings a vibe to stadiums and it brings a vibe to the motorway because they go past and they're like,
Yeah, admittedly,
You can hear
I was passed out by the time this game started yesterday, so I didn't watch it. But I watched the highlights, and every 5 minutes, just subconsciously, I was going, "Where the fuck is this game?" Because it looks like a completely different stadium with colour. in
Yeah.
it. And
That
it
was
looks
great.
so fucking good. But yeah, we absolutely pumped them. Every time I watch the Kiwis play, I can't help but think, "Geez, what the Warriors could be, eh?" But anyway,
yeah. So it's going to be Samoa in the final this Sunday at 6 o'clock. Where's that one being played?
It's in Australia. Of course it is.
Why are we playing it in Australia? Are you serious?
is it actually? That's a fucking joke.
Okay. Well, there you go.
But yeah,
Congratulations.
shout out to Eden Park. Now, shortly we're going to take a break, but I feel like we have to do this. Are we going to do this? Oh, no, we're not going to do this. We'll save it for later on.
I've got to go set this golf sim up.
Okay, you go set that golf sim up.
Yeah.
I'll give Paul Stuart Ford
Okay.
a call.
Okay.
And then we'll come back. Could you join me later on for a couple of yours,
It
please?
should only take me an hour apparently, but
Okay.
okay.
See how this goes. All right. Okay.
Yours, please. Brought to you by Export Ultra.
Rightio, the golf sim's all set up, Mashy, and ready to go. We are stupidly committed to doing this. Terrible timing. But we are doing it because Movember has kicked off and we're doing no sleeps to a hole in one.
Oh, it's the least we can do, mate.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's a non-stop golf simulator marathon live from ACC HQ. It's all set up, ready to go. I've just talked to Aaron. He's just keystoning that the projector for us. Must admit, I got told it'd be an hour setup. It's not an hour setup.
No. We got a photo through as you were doing it from Lauren of the instruction manual.
Yes,
Jesus.
I know. But it's all set up, ready to go. We're gonna try and obviously get some help to get this hole in one, but because we'll need it. But we've got heaps of Wilson golf gear to give away. So
Oh, yeah.
if you donate to our Movember page, we can buy the hook you up. We've got drivers, we've got putters, we've got hats, we've got balls, gear bags, all sorts. Thanks to the legends at Wilson Golf. We're going to be live streaming the whole thing, so you can watch the humiliation live and watch us deteriorate live. Text HOLD to 3236. We'll send you a link to tune in once we go live. Tees off 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. That's Tuesday the 4th of November. And we won't stop until we get a hole in one. There may be some sleep. I'm going to tell you, look, we're not going to just stay awake for 5 days. We're going to have to do some shift work here.
Well, when's our next appointment? We've got the commentary on Wednesday night.
Okay. So if we can do it by then, that'd be good. Our mate Carl Tiley, he's did a 24-hour hole-in-one marathon, but they hit like a hole-in-one within the first 6 hours.
Also quite a competent crew he's got going.
Very competent, and also the fact that he's put a limit on it.
Yeah. Smart.
Anyway.
So I believe, I haven't checked their socials lately, but Carl Tiley and his crew have been doing it down at the club room, also raising money for Movember. They're up to 3. So
yeah, well,
that gives me some confidence.
Do you know what though? They were pretty good. I went along yesterday and I won. I got to 1.3 meters from the pin on the par 3, and I was top of the leaderboard of guests who came in.
Nice.
Fucking Daryl Mitchell comes in.
We saw Daz yesterday.
Yeah, drives a par 4 hole in one. So he takes the he took out the guest. Got a hole in one on the simulator.
That's some Daryl Mitchell shit right there.
This hole that we're doing, is it a par 2?
They don't have par 2s.
Well, like a little
chip and putt.
Like a little pitch and putt. I mean, that's a great idea.
Is there any way we can kind of shorten it up?
I'll talk to Aaron. He's setting it up because he's setting it up and then leaving for good. By the way, we've bought this simulator.
Oh, have we?
No, yeah.
Well, that's a fantastic.
Well, no one would.
Have you told management or not?
I am management.
Well, I mean, you're in this room. You're as close to management as it comes.
Yeah, no one was going to give us a sim for a day and watch us ruin it. So we can take it on the road.
So, but anyway, yeah, get involved tomorrow from 8 a.m.
Yep.
We'll be hitting golf balls for as long as it takes us to get that hole in one. Of course, raising money for a great cause, and that is Movember.
Okay. Let's get into these yours pleases. Controversial one first up. So Matt Heath has sent a yours please. However, he circumnavigated the 30 seconds on the button situation.
Yeah.
What he's done, he's gone away and he's pre-produced something and then he's DM'd us.
Oh, God.
So you know what it's about, eh?
Did
you watch Game 7? Did you see the results
This
of
could
Game
be
7?
setting a dangerous precedent, though, moving forward in this Yours Please segment.
So Game 7 of the World Series.
Fucking Dodgers.
Dodgers won.
Hello, I'm Matt Heath, and I can't be on the agenda today because I'm in court all day, but that's another story. What I could not allow to happen was a post-World Series agenda podcast to occur without me punishing everyone with my unsolicited thoughts on Game 7 of the World Series. So, Agendarati, prepare for an absolute baseball waterboarding. My first thoughts on Game 7 of the World Series are, yes, let's go Dodgers! My second thoughts on Game 7 of the World Series are, Yamamoto, Yoshinobu, that incredible man had the greatest World Series pitching performance in history. He won the Dodgers the World Series, there's no two ways about it. An all-time classic. He was the winner of Games 2, 6, and 7, and across 17 and 2/3 innings, he allowed just 2 earned runs. Game 6, he throws 95 pitches. The next day, in Game 7, he throws 40 more to win the game on 0 days rest. He is a superhuman. MVP of the World Series, and they pay him a mere $325 million. Game 7 had it all. Extra innings, a dugout clear-out near Rumble after a Blue Jay started crying over being hit by a pitch that he wanted to be hit by, a collision in the outfield that nearly killed Kike Hernandez. Blue Jays have the bases loaded at the bottom of the ninth with 1 out in a tie game. It's right there for them. They could win the World Series. They can taste it. And then the Dodgers get out of the jam. Most of all, this game was a hell of a comeback for the mighty Dodgers. They were down the whole game. They never had momentum. A shagged Shohei Ohtani got smoked for 3 runs in the 3rd, but then Miggy Rojas ties the game in the 7th with a homer, and in the 11th, Will Smith gets the go-ahead with a fresh home run. Then a broken bat and a killer double play from Mookie and Freddie in absolute scenes. And by absolute scenes, I mean complete silence from the Canadians. Dodgers 5, Jays 4, World Series sealed. Look, the Blue Jays fans chanted, "We don't need him" at Shohei in Game 1. And that made us mad. That hurt us. You can't go after Ohtani. He's the best of us. He doesn't deserve that. They tried the Colonel Sanders curse on us. But against it all, and against all the odds, the Dodgers rose like a blue phoenix from the flames. And look, this has been called the Ohtani-Yamamoto era. It's 2 years since the Dodgers signed those two. And in those 2 years, they have 2 World Series. And those two have got another 8 years on their contracts. It's a dynasty. And to finish, I will punish you with some quotes from the team. Max Muncy, who scored a home run, he said after the game, "The Dodgers are just a bunch of guys who love each other and have fun." How wholesome is that? Mr. October, Kike Hernandez, said to a reporter who had just been sprayed with beer in the postseason game celebrations, "I can see your nipples." But most importantly of all, the great ex-Dodger and Philly, Chase Utley, once said, "World champions. World fucking champions. Let's go Dodgers. 2026, 3 in a row. Yoshinobu, Yamamoto.
Oh my God.
Yoshinobu.
I look. You know what I'm gonna say? Well, I feel sorry if he's at jury service and you're stuck in a room with Matt Heath talking about the World Series. You're going to be like, let's just find this guy guilty. Come on. Guilty. Guilty.
This is a message for 10 years from now, Mashi. And if you're wondering how you became a Blue Jays fan, just remember that this is the moment. This is where it started. This is why you now love
and his
the Blue
bullshit
Jays.
against all odds. Again, you are the highest paid roster in the history of the MLB.
Pop off.
Get fucked.
Let him know.
Okay, let's get into the. Thank you very much for that, man. I mean, the pre-produced Gladiator music in the background there as well. I mean, Passionate. He's passionate. Right. Let's go into the rest of them. We've got a few yours pleases to get through. Let's get through some legit ones.
Yes, please.
All right. I don't want to hear you guys complaining about being hungover or tired ever again. You've been to just got back from Texas. You've been to Vegas. You've been on probably somewhere else overseas this year. First weekend back. Sorry, babe, got to go to Wellington and watch the cricket and get pissed. Oh yeah, next Tuesday I'm buggering off for 24 hours. Good on yous for fucking raising awareness and keep up the good work. But anyway, love you, chat. Your shit show shambles, but that's why we love you.
I don't know. I don't know. It was littered with compliments on backhanders.
Was that Stano, was it? Was that
Sounded
Stano
like
coming
him.
through there? Yeah.
Sounded like him.
That sounds like every single person that we also come across whenever we work. But look, I don't know. Just allow us that sometimes.
Just have a little bit of a moment. But hey,
for our ebb to be a little low.
Life's not tough.
No, we're not ever sitting here going what we do is difficult.
No.
We are just saying, fuck.
Sometimes
could have done with a bit more sleep last night.
Sometimes it does take your soul. Does take your soul.
But no, thank you for your message, mate.
Next one. Yours, please.
G'day, boys. Jeremy Winton Woonder here, and I heard concentration camp talk and thought I'd better chime in. There's a pub in Krakow, Poland, called The Bull, and it's great because all of their TVs are hooked up to laptops, and so I've got a great list of websites I use for streaming sports, and consequently I went in on a Thursday and came out about Saturday evening, Sunday morning, and then me and a Scottish bloke went to Auschwitz, the concentration camp, on the Sunday, and no, that was not very good.
No.
Okay, so what?
So he's been at a sports bar in Krakow in Poland
from Thursday till Saturday morning.
Yeah, and then decided, and Auschwitz is in Poland, decided to go to Auschwitz on a Sunday with a buddy. Not a good idea.
No.
We've talked about the worst tourist attractions hungover, and up there is, because I said I did Dachau after the beer fest. Took a whole lot of punters. That was awful. You did the bit of the killing fields.
Yeah, I went to the Vietnamese killing fields on the back of a hangover when I was recently there in Vietnam. Not great.
It's a real just brings everything into perspective a little bit, doesn't it? That you're an absolute piece of shit.
Yeah, so keep those coming through if you've...
I've done Graceland.
Oh, didn't
on a hangover?
Kate Britton have a little bit of a chunny in Elvis's toilet?
She spewed, and we on the way
It won't
to
be the first time
Graceland,
that happened in there.
we went to Elvis's favourite diner, and he's got his little booth there. It's still like cordoned off. You can't go and sit there. There's photos of him and everything.
Was that when he was going through his fat phase?
Nah, just in Memphis. He loved this diner, and then Kate got up and went and absolutely painted the bowl with disrespect.
Yeah, that's not nice.
That is disrespect.
Well, let us know what you're getting up to on your hangovers while travelling. We'd love to hear from you. Worse the better. Make us feel better. Okay, next one, yours, please.
Very brief part two. I've also been to my goddaughter's birthday in a similar state when she was 4 or 5 years old.
Yep.
And she had about, 15 to 20 friends. And arguably that was worse than going to the concentration camp, and that just feels like the worst thing in the world to say, but I kind of want to stick by it because I think if you've had kids or been around kids of that age in that state, you get it. No, that wasn't short.
Okay. I was going to distance myself from that one.
Separate
just a little bit of time. And next one, yours, please.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Uncle fucker.
Okay.
You're the one that fucked your uncle.
What?
Uncle fucker. Nobody fucks uncles like you do.
What? Wait, what?
Shut your fucking face, uncle fucker. I sit and mow my lawn and watch you fuck uncles all day long.
Jesus
You're such
Christ.
a fucking uncle fucker. You're the one that fucked my uncle, uncle fucker.
Is this a
Yes,
South
it's true,
Park
nobody
song?
fuck uncles like you do. Do.
Okay, what's going on here?
No, I think he's trying the counting challenge, but he's also reciting a South Park song.
Oh, right, okay. So he doesn't have an ex-partner that fucked his uncle?
No. It's Uncle Fucker.
And he wasn't mowing the lawns and then looked over and saw his partner fucking his uncle?
No.
Okay, right.
No,
that's a relief.
South Park reference here. But interesting.
Was that 30 seconds, Joe? Could you tell?
Interesting.
Oh, well done then.
29.91.
That's pretty close.
That's pretty good, that.
But you know what? Not close enough.
Nah, fuck you.
Next one. Yours, please.
How good's the old G Lane logic? Talking about Pappenhausen. Granted an early release, but he's got one more year left on his contract, so he'll be there next season. No, early release means he won't be there next season.
Really?
He is see you bye. As you were.
All right. I presumed that he was getting an early release and he was going to play one more year, but he's just out now.
Free agent.
Free agent.
Warriors. Here we go.
Yeah, like I said, you're going to have to lure him with something more than industrial Penrose.
Oh, was that our Friday podcast, wasn't it? Live from Wellies.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did touch on that Pappenhausen situation briefly. Right, so
I thought it was an early release from a like what Adam Fanua-Blake did.
Right, no.
He goes, I want out, and they go, you can play one more season and then you can go.
No, I see how you got there, but no. So he had one more year on it and he's been released now. So does that mean clubs are going to start coming for him ASAP, I guess?
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
We want him?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. This is what we spoke about on Friday, isn't it? But it's not about who we want here in New Zealand. It's about what we have
Come here,
to offer.
puppy. Next one, yours, please.
Fuck you, Meshy.
Oh.
There you go. Well, now we've got talkbacks of just people counting and barking like dogs.
Yeah,
Are you happy? Are you happy, Meshy?
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate it. I mean, the last 3-4 seconds wasn't really necessary, but, you know.
But that's what it's got to.
Yeah,
talkbacks are for people just to get their thoughts across, maybe ask a question, maybe their thoughts on the current state of New Zealand sport, New Zealand netball. I mean, Auntie Knowles is back. Could comment on that.
Do you know what it's not for? 5 minutes of fucking Dodgers waterboarding. But anyway.
Hey, I was just thinking, CEOs are getting a hell of a hard time at the moment, aren't they? You got the netball CEO.
Yes.
She's in all sorts with the whole Auntie Knowles thing. Then you've got New Zealand Rugby haven't announced their new CEO because Mark Robinson, he's gone burger. And then you've got New Zealand Cricket going through a bit of a thing here with Steady the Ship and a bit of thing going on around that. They're not having the greatest time either.
No. You got the...
That's the big three.
Say that.
That's the big three. I mean, we don't really count New Zealand Rugby League because they're a bit of a shambles. But, but those are the big three. Netball, I suppose football.
Is anyone doing anything right?
Football will be on a heater. Football will be on a heater. We haven't heard anything from them, so they're obviously doing a good job. They're going to the World Cup. They got probably cashed up as well.
Oh, yeah, no news is good news.
With FIFA cash.
For football, for sure.
Especially if they qualify for that, or if they have qualified for that World Cup next year in the States.
What other sport are we good at? No, that's about it, isn't it?
Well, the rest of them are all funded by the government, like the rowing and shit like that for the Olympics. But
CEOs.
I don't know where I was going with that.
Maybe we should just get all the CEOs and maybe we should take all the CEOs from, across our New Zealand sporting bodies on a maybe all work, no play, very important business trip type thing.
Oh, yeah.
Bit of bonding.
Yep.
A bit of a reminder on why you do this, why you love the game,
I think
what we're here for.
I think it's more around the fact that the players have worked out that they hold the power.
Yeah.
Funnily enough.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that was always going to be the case, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I
think that's slowly creeping up on a very old school way of sports administration that we've always run in New Zealand. And if you look globally, it's not how it's run.
No. And it happened about 20 years ago everywhere else.
I know. So, yeah, that's what's happening at the moment. So she's a bit of a schmoozle.
Well, hang on. Wait, the players decide?
What? No.
Fuck, if you'd watched any sport anywhere else apart from in this country, you would have realised that about 15 years ago. But anyway.
Okay.
Do we got any more of these things?
That was a bit serious. Yours, please.
Oh, there was actual analysis for a moment.
Mm. Okay. Yep. I'm hoping this is wheeze.
Fucking hell, that's a
good strain.
Steady strain. No prostate issues there.
No. Oh, you don't know till the end if there's prostate issues. Oh.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. It's come to counting, barking like dogs, and basically recording your ablutions.
You can hear the difference, between a foreskin and a circumcised.
Really?
Oh, shit, yeah. Because the stream bundles up in the fore like that, and then it comes out really like that. What? Trust me. If you've got...
Excuse me.
Are you not pulling it back?
Yeah, that's my question.
Well, that's what I mean.
My question is...
No, you pull it in the back.
Are you allowing it just to flow through the sock?
No, what I'm saying is that person there is. Can't you hear that? There's no power in that one. Listen again. See what I mean? I'm not. I'm pulling it back because otherwise we're going to end up with a situation like Mike Minogue where he's got a fucking clammed up fore and you've got to go and get it surgically removed at the age of 35.
I think you overthought this one.
I'm saying to
not an overly long urination.
What I'm trying to say to this punter is peel it back, mate, or you're going to run into some issues.
The little squeak at the end there does it for me because it sounded like that squeak didn't need to come out, but it was forced to. Anyway.
No, but seriously, pull
What
it
is
back,
going
mate.
on?
Pull it back, or you're going to run into some issues, mate.
This is New Zealand's #1 daily sports podcast, and we cannot have yours pleasers full of people barking like dogs, counting to 30, and recording their ablutions. Okay, our credibility is already on the edge.
Surely, our last one of the day is going to provide some earnest.
Save us.
Here we go.
Fuck you, Matt Heath.
Oh, yeah.
I've never watched a game of baseball in my life before your fucking punishing chat. I started watching the goddamn World Series. Has a sport ever been so fucking boring and exciting at the same time? God damn. This must be how non-cricket fans feel about cricket. Alright, I'll let you go.
Well, there you go.
So was he saying you enjoyed it? Was he saying he got into it and enjoyed it?
No, I
Yeah.
think the opposite.
No, he said it
was so boring
enjoyed
yet
it,
exciting.
It was so boring but exciting at the same time that he actually enjoyed it.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's how I felt about watching baseball over the last 7 games.
I quite like baseball in the fact that it's never over. You know, if a team is 10 runs down at the bottom of the 9th,
Yeah.
the other team can come and score 11 runs.
Yeah, that is
You know,
good.
there's always other sports is an impossibility.
Yeah, you're not going to end up with a situation where hypothetically, like maybe could happen in cricket, where the batting team puts 400 up and then they take 50 overs to get there, and then the second side comes into bat, and then they're just never going to get there.
No,
but you still have to play out the rest of the game.
Whereas baseball, like theoretically, you can still win.
I think I like baseball from the point of I just like watching Americans and observing what's going on. There's some great characters in the crowd.
I love the fact that in baseball players, you can still just be a massive bombalati with a good eye, and you can hit dingers.
And a fat gold chain.
Yeah, and you can hit dingers and get paid millions of dollars to do it.
Mate, hit dingers, sniff pingers.
Yeah. What?
That's what I've always said. All right, let's wrap this up, eh?
Who's sniffing pingers?
You crush them up.
Oh, grow
For
up.
God's sake.
Grow up, man.
What are we doing? Even I'm not happy with it. Even I'm not happy with
yeah,
that.
We'll take that bit out.
I need to sleep.
You've been listening to the ACC's Agenda Podcast, brought to you by Export Ultra. For more episodes, like and follow on iHeartradio or wherever you get your podcasts.